So this video is going to be done with products that are all new to me. So since I have these guys, they're like those hair ties, but they're like plasticky. I'm going to use them to tie my hair up because I just blow dried it. So I feel like they're also really good for not leaving a crease in your hair. And then by the end, we'll just see if it left a crease in my hair or what. I'm going to start off by doing my eyes, and I'm going to prep my skin with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. I'm just going to take like a tiny dab and put it right on my lids. The eyeshadow I'm going to use is this Chanel one. It's in 238, and then there's a French word that I'm not even going to try to say. But the palette kind of looks like this. It's like autumny colors. I'm not really sure whether this is still available, but if it's not, at least you'll get a feel for what the Chanel shadows pigmentation is like and the wear time and everything. I'm going to use this for my transition, so I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to pop it in that color. So whenever I've ever swatched Chanel eyeshadows in the store, the pigmentation is typically not really there. And I kind of got to thinking about it and was like, why? Like, certainly that can't be a mistake. I think it might be a conscious decision because it's a French brand. American beauty styles, in contrast to Parisian or French beauty styles, are very different. They like to wear a lot of subtle tones. So I think this just might be reflective of the way that French people like to wear makeup. So I'm gonna take this deeper red shade, this guy, and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. I'm really not used to wearing shadows like this. I'm used to like the Makeup Geek kind of shadows that are like, bam, foiled, metallic, pigmented. But I think this is giving me the, like I said, like a very European soft look. I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is a small crease brush, and it's by Makeup Geek Cosmetic. And I'm going to dip into the darker color, and I'm going to put it and use it as like a smoked out liner. As far as the ponytail holder, like my hair's holding in place. I really wasn't expecting that, so that's sick. I'm going to use the Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer as my base. This kind of reminds me of that Dior one that's like really, really beautiful and goddess-like, but it's not natural, not even a little bit. I can certainly tell in person that it's a bit light reflectant and like pearly, but also pretty natural, so I'm happy about that. Cool. I don't think you would believe how I'm filming this right now. So I have a DSLR, but the thing is that the camera doesn't, like the screen doesn't flip out, so I can't see what's going on. So sometimes it's not in focus, sometimes it is. I have an external monitor, but I don't want to deal with that. So right now I'm standing on my bed. There's a toaster oven on my window ledge. My phone is propped up against a book, and then there's a mirror behind it. And it's just because like I want to be by the natural light. So okay, cool. So this is Nude Beige. This is like a tinted BB Cream Sheer Glow kind of product. It's Nature by Nude is the brand, and I think they're all about being like very natural and organic and conscious. I don't know much about the brand. This is made in Canada, so yes, that's sick. When I swatched it on my hand in the store, it's like everything I could ever want in a tube. It's like oily and like greasy and like glowy and sheer coverage. So let's see if that translates onto the face. So I'm just like dropping it on the back of my hand. This probably wasn't the consistency that I saw it as in the store. In the store it was a lot more oily, and this looks a lot more creamy. How am I gonna apply this? One sec, let me get a beauty blender. Whew, that's gonna be annoying for editing. I don't even like how that's applying. I don't like that. But I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. Maybe that'll make a difference. Man, I liked how this swatched better in the store rather than how it looks on my face. I think what had happened was the oil separated in the bottle from the sample in Shoppers. So that's kind of what I was feeling. I was like, I was getting all the oil and I was living for it. So I don't know. I mean, it's glowy. Yeah, I like a lot of glow. So I don't know. I might love it by the end of the day, but right now I'm like, eh. Oh, it's pilling. Hold on, let's see if you guys can see this. Do you see that? It's really, really bunching up and pilling. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands because like this is gonna get everywhere. We're gonna use this bronzer. I've used it before. It's called Unicorn Tears, and I've talked about it before in my Instagram stories. Shift the camera. There. Don't move. Okay, so Unicorn Tears. It's just this really beautiful sheeny bronzer that's not glittery. It does have a glittery part right here where the unicorn is. I just avoid that at all costs because I don't want that on my face. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques stippling brush and I'm actually going to use it for my bronzer just because it deposits color very lightly. It smells like chocolate. It's like one little swipe and you're in the Bahamas. So this is kind of where the shadow will start. Kind of already see where the shadows are, just accentuate them instead of like creating new shadows because that'll give you the most natural result, outcome, work of art. Okay, that's a lot of collarbone. Let's finish off the eyes. I'm actually just blending out everything together into the crease because it was a bit choppy. Oh, this is, I would have never bought this, you know? My dad's girlfriend is a saint. She loves me and I love her. I guess like I've never really gotten super personal on camera. But yeah, so just like a bit about my fam. My parents are no longer together, but my dad has found the most beautiful soulmate. And they are so perfect together and I love her so much and she loves me and I feel like we fill a big part of each other's lives. Like, how do I explain that? Yeah, we really love each other a lot. So, oh, she's a saint and like she does everything for my family and everything for my dad and they're really respectful of each other and like have given me a beautiful example of what love is because, you know, as a kid coming from a family that, you know, my parents didn't work out, it's hard to know what love is, like a good example of love. So I think they kind of restored that for me a little bit. Damn, I did not expect that to be so nice. Okay, I'm down for that. Okay, I'm gonna use blush. I got this because of Kathleen Lights. So this is a blush called Cinnamon and it looks actually quite brown. It might be able to be a bronzer for somebody, but I'm going to dust it on my cheeks and let's just see where this goes. It's a lot. It's a lot of pigment. Okay, so now I'm gonna do lips. Everything is falling. No! Oh God, this just fell into the crack of doom by my bed. I don't even want to tell you what's been in that crack. It's like, I don't even want this it's honestly a story for a whole different video. Yeah. So I'm going to use this normal eyelash curler, Shu Uemura, and it's been heated up by the sun on the window ledge, so that's quite nice. I've heard a lot about this Volume Stylist 18-Hour Lash Extension Mascara by Essence, and I have tried a lot of their mascaras, and the only two that work for me are Rock 'N Doll and another one that I will list down below because I can't remember. The other ones are so bad. I even used the Rock 'N Doll Extreme, and it was worse than the original. It was like not as voluminous. So this one I've heard good things about. It says it has fiber releasing extensions, whatever that means. I have high hopes for this, okay? I want something like the Rock 'N Doll, but maybe better. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of length. Maybe not as much volume as I typically like. Should I get closer so you guys can see what the F is going on? Yeah. While I have you up close and personal, let's talk about my sister's wedding. So my sister recently got married, and it was the happiest day of my life, one of them. Just seeing her so happy, and there was so much love. Everyone was so happy to be there. Everyone that was there wanted to be there. Oh my God. There was a point where she signed the documents, and then we were told to go up there and give her kind of like words of advice, and her and I were just bawling. You have to go and like whisper it in her ear, in the couple's ear. Just so emotional. My sister is my favorite person that this planet has to offer. This is so soft, and I think it has to do with the fact that the eyeshadows are not so pigmented. And you know, I used to be all about like pigment, give me like color, give me pop, give me punch, but yo man, this is something else. Okay, well, I mean, honestly, this is not as good as the Rock and Doll. I don't know, this is not really my cup of tea, and this kind of sucks. This is in the color Addiction 018. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. It looks like a little lipstick shape. Look at that, how cute is that? Usually I'm used to like a little point. I'm gonna get real close again, and let's see how this goes on. The shape is really nice because it just feels like natural. It's very ergonomic. I'm gonna blend that in with my fingers. Now I'm gonna use this Chanel lip blush in the color 54 Lucifer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put it in the center of my lips. I'm gonna use the little brush that comes with it. Feels creamy. Okay, I'm done. Imagine. Okay. It has turned from cream to powder. I like it. And I'm excited to release my hair to see how it turned out. Cool, I feel really French. Must have been all the Chanel. Okay, so I'm gonna set the face with this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. Lots of marketing going on there. This tastes delicious. It says it should be used as a toner, I believe, but also as a setting spray, like last step after your makeup. So hopefully this makes me really glowy, because that's my jam, as y'all know. And here's the moment of truth. Is my hair creased? Yeah, it is. But that doesn't mean it didn't hold my hair in place. So I will always keep it real with you guys. Yes, my hair is creased. Does it bother me? Not really. This is what the hair looks like. I'm not even mad at it because it did give me a bit more volume with that crease. I'm going to use this Way Hair Care Texturizing Spray, 6 inches from my head. Okay, let's see how that holds throughout the day. My hair's really voluminous and I'm feeling it. That's it. I will check in with you guys in like a bit. Yo, these elastics are everything! I've been wearing this makeup for about 4 hours. I think my only issue is that my mascara is running down. It's transferring a little bit. I think everything is still pretty much on. Minus the highlight. Like you can tell it's not as glowy as it used to be. The lip cream is pretty much off. I still have a bit of color. And I'm just looking in the screen to see if what I'm saying is accurate. But yeah, the foundation's pretty much on still. I'm not down for the fact that it was peeling on my face. That was a little strange. I will check in again at the end of the night. It's been a lot of stuff going on. So considering all of that, like I've been like saying hi to, you know, hugging 30 different people in the park and like been sweating out here and my eyes are watering because the sun's so bright. I'm really impressed with this eyeshadow. I didn't expect it. I think the eyeshadow was the best part of the whole thing, I think, because, you know, I didn't expect that much. Chanel shadows usually don't have that much pigment to begin with, but it's just like a nice natural wash of color. I feel very like Parisian. Yeah, so that's how it's going, and then we'll check in with you later. Okay, so we are at Brunch Fest, and I don't know, how is my makeup wearing?
Your makeup is beautiful. Do you see how the beautiful pink highlights your eyes?
I really didn't feel like that's what was gonna happen. I think like
it matches my nail polish.
Kind of dripping a little bit. It's kind of wearing. So basically, I'm gonna end this video here and just say that I think the foundation is a no. I like the eyeshadow.
The eyeshadow looks nice.
Not feeling the mascara.
The mascara drips a bit.
Mascara does drip, and I'm kind of disappointed. This is Dylan.
Hey.
This is Carly.
Carly.
And we're out.